Hello, you beautiful, darling beauty babies. It's time to check out Darkest Dungeon 2, which has just dropped on the Epic Games Store as of October 26th, 2021, or as we call it during lockdown, March 580th. Darkest Dungeon, if you've never played this game, is kind of one of the original games in this push for the indie roguelike. The indie game that has a lot of rich, deep strategic decisions where if you die, you're dead. And the entire aesthetic around the game is about the psychological pressure and horror of dungeon questing. And, you know, you didn't see this because I'm on the starting screen, but when you first open, the game reminds you you shouldn't win on your first run, and you might not even win on your 10th. Please expect lots of losses and lots of doom and death and all those good things. So this is as much of the game as I have seen. This is as much of the game as I have seen. So this is all fresh to me. Beautiful, bluish to saturated style. Click, clock, my friends. Now, I played Darkest Dungeons 1, like, way long ago, so I'm hoping that it has, like, a reasonable tutorial for someone like me to just get me back into the game. We also have one of our heroic players, Vivictus.
Ruin has found you at last.
Hi, Ruin. I'm Todd.
Protégé, my friend. Our calculations were correct.
This is what it's like being a
The
math major, by
ephemeral
the way.
equation is unbalanced. The Earth spins on a strange and terrifying new axis. And everywhere, unbridled consequence.
It's just so much consequence happening
The world
right
is
now.
a wasteland of failures past. And yet, you must ride out into it, unafraid.
I do know no fear. That is true.
Take this. It is hope, the very last of it. It is yours now.
I've minted a new Hope
You
NFT.
were bold once. Be bold once
I
more.
definitely think it'll be worth a lot of money in a few
Yourself
years.
From this suffocating stillness, fix your gaze
It's
on the
hopium.
horizon and face the fearsome truth. Darkest dungeon.
Darkest Dungeon. Alright, I'm ready. Morning, Buff Punch. Good to see you. My gosh, it's very dark. Complete your confession. I hereby acknowledge and accept the fullness and severity of my mistakes. Okay, hold on, let me... is there a gamma? No? I don't know about you, but this is more like darkest menu screen. Okay. Denial. What are we doing? Do I have to do the next one? Oh, wait. Do I click here? What is going on? Oh my god, I can't figure it out. Can't get past. Oh my god, thank god. If I didn't have people here telling me what to do, this would have been as far as we've gotten, and I would have been like, wow, that's really grim. That's amazing. Wow, that's so thematic.
The shackles of denial must be destroyed.
Alright. Is the game meant to be this dang dark? Wow. I mean, I can see this, but all this, I mean, it is hard to read stuff. The Flame. The Stagecoach. Alright. Perfect. Darkness Dungeon. My god. City Fire says, this game is so profound you fail before you even start. Truly indie. Stagecoach is your carriage, your coffin, and your confessional. Cool, let's drive it. Use W to drive the coach forward, or double tap W for auto drive. Use the A and D and arrow keys to steer. Right, great Stagecoach view. Press Z to bring up the Stagecoach view, which shows what upgrades are currently installed on the coach. Upgrades can only be changed at the Wainwright, who is present at each inn. Alright. So we can, like, scoot around. Alright, excellent. Hey, Luke Nuke Streaming just gifted us 5 subs. Hey, thanks, Luke Nuke. Luke Nukem streaming in. Alright. Alright, so WASD and Z. Cool. The Flame. The Stagecoach carries Flame. This reminds me of the Fold in Shadow and Bone, which is the last hope for the world. It will gradually diminish as you drive, but various actions can refill it. The lower it gets, the harder things will be for the party. Do not let the flame expire. This is interesting. So, the sort of archetypical format of the roguelike is that there is some resource, almost always health, where when your health hits 0, you lose the game. And then you have to completely restart the whole thing over. So this is interesting. There's a more abstractified, non-health resource, which probably allows you to let characters die more easily and let you do more interesting things with health regeneration, and death with your characters, if there is a monotonically decreasing resource, the flame, that causes you to lose the game. Because that's essential in a roguelike game. If it is too easy to replenish your loss condition, it removes the whole point of what makes the game fun, which is the stakes. Low flame. When the flame gets below 40, things start to get significantly more dangereux. Monsters get combat bonuses, and there are increased chances that battle modifiers will further increase the monster's power. When the flame reaches 0, you can no longer light a cigarette. Heroes are ambushed by fiendish cultists. If the heroes survive the fight, then the expedition will continue with a tiny flicker of flame still alive. Okay, so the flame, this is the loss conditions, and we've also learned how to drive.
The crossroads. A beacon for the broken and the battered.
That's me! I'm the broken and the battered. I'm weak! Yay! Alright. I mean, I gotta be honest. I understand that the game is the darkest dungeon, but this game is, like, legitimately so dark, it's, like, hard to see stuff. Alright, failure, regret, and some other words I can't read. Party. Ah. 4 heroes will join together on this expedition. Our salvation rides with them. Click and drag hero portraits to assemble your party of 4 heroes. The hero in the rightmost position of your roster will be the first in combat line. Uh-oh. You can rearrange your party order while driving by clicking and dragging their portraits. Party order determines what position each hero is in when the battle starts. First hero to the right begins at the front of combat. The character is being named? I don't know, Vivictus. Careful.
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
All right. Rank, target. Okay, so... Resolute Defender, tempered by the merciless blows of numerous assaults, plus front rank, plus guard, plus durable, plus ride post. I wish there was the ability to hover over these. So, for any of you who have never played the original game, typically the way that combat functions in those is you have... I shouldn't say typically, this is the way that combat focuses. Whatever. You have your heroes in order 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the front, and then your enemies are 1, 2, 3, 4 this way. So here's the back of the enemies, here's the back of yours. I mean, you can just view it as like a number line, where there's your heroes versus their guys, and they whack against each other. And so you have certain moves that can only be done from certain positions. And for instance, if you have like a guy who has melee combat, by the way, look at how beautiful the artistry is on this. I love this like cel-shaded 2D illustrative look on a 3D model. I mean, that's very slick. Jesus. Okay, wait a minute. I was going to talk about the mechanics of combat, but look at that model. Do you realize how unbelievably fucking difficult that is to do? It's really, really difficult. Like, for instance, look right here, right under my mouse cursor that I'm moving left and right. You can see that this mace is actually receiving light from nearby light sources. So typically when you want this illustrative look that has these sort of sharp ink lines that look drawn and redrawn over, you actually just are flat drawing a texture as you would on a comic book page or something like this. But when you 3Dify it, you have two contrasting things. One, you have the light that's being rendered in 3D that's trying to be represented on this object, but then you're also trying to make sure that the way that the light interacts with the surface image doesn't ruin that aesthetic look. I think that's baked lighting. It doesn't look baked, it looks dynamic. Right? Because like you can literally see the orange shifting across and the blue shifting across the surface. It's incredible. That's ridiculous. It's disgusting. Anyways, so the mechanics of the fight are typically the ones at the front. You want to be more tanky because most attacks can hit the dudes at the front. Any rank. A violently versatile, ruthless, pragmatic. Any damage, high damage, versatile, or riposte. Any rank, stealth, dodge, crit. I'm just going to leave it in the default things. Hello, I'm Audrey! So it looks like she...
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
So it looks like I can't actually move these to different ranks. Because this says any rank.
Hunted. Harried.
So it looks like I can't actually adjust this order. That's fine. Yeah, see, so this is a basic ability where if I am in one of those two positions, I can hit one of those three positions. Or if I'm in one of these three positions, I can hit those two positions, and so on. I can defend on any one. Hold the line. Oh, is this? Oh, I see. Okay, I misunderstood. This is my collection of nerds up here, and this is the rank. So here's where I can order them. I misunderstood the UI. For some reason, I assumed that this top one was the combat, and that this bottom one was the...
Pride. More devastating
was like my back rank. I guess I've been playing too much auto chess. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and hit go. Grimtuguk says, not for some reason, it's understandable. You're so sweet, Grimtuguk. You know, it's funny, I look so milky white today. It's because this game is so dark.
What a pity.
Alright, so... Oh, let me just send myself to the corner. I'm grounded, everyone. Oh, so this is nice. This is lovely. Hello. Alright, WW auto drives. Can I crash? Nope. Alright, so it's just beautiful. That's all it is. The academic's cash.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
I feel like that's true in real life. Alright, smoke bomb. You know what? Typically the way that I play these kinds of games early on is I do an input-output style. I want to get the game inputs into me. I want to just do stuff. I just want to stuff, you know?
I remember our first meeting on the steps of the university. A collegial handshake that would doom us both.
Alright, so... Inventory! Your Stagecoach is limited in how many items it can press. Press the inventory button to view what you have. And also, I forgot that I can press Z. Alright, so this is... what's the name of our Stagecoach? Alright, well... Well, I'm sorry, everyone. We are going to do this. Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20 characters. Kafagrut. Pick a number between 3 and 16. Because the first 3 characters are going to be the, and then the 4th character is going to be space. We have up to 16 left over. So Kafagrut, let me know how many letters we should have on the name of our stagecoach. We should have 8. Beautiful, succinct, clear. We're going to be picking the letters of our stagecoach one at a time, and I want to remind you that if you gift 5 subs, I'll just let that bribe through. We're a big believer in corruption on this channel. I'm gonna go ahead and scoot my microphone out of the way a little bit. So let's see here. Ed, the editor, please give us the first letter. That'd be fantastic. So we're the what? We're the what? All right, the X. Okay, cool. That's great. One Green Pear just gifted 5 subs. Thanks so much, One Green Pear. You've been gifting a lot of subs lately. Go ahead and choose the second letter for us, One Green Pear. That bribe began brilliantly. And of course, if any of you are like, oh my god, it's a bribe. Yeah, of course. How else do you think I make money? Let's see, One Green Pear says you. Ah, yes, the zoo. That's the exact correct letter. That's terrific. That's terrific. Hey, XX, the real gamer Thage XX, please give me the 3rd of our 8 letters. That would be wonderful. And when I ask for a letter, please et me. Please et me, bro. Please et me. Oh, hey, man, just gifted 5 subs. Well, we are the Joie. Oh, hey, man, if you would be so kind as to et me the 4th letter of our stagecoach. The Joie. The Joie. I'm a very joie dresser. Let's see, oh hey man. A J, of course. The Schwage. Sean Connery loves to drive this stagecoach. Sideway Goat gifted us 5. Oh yes, I'm driving the Schwage. Alright, the Schwage, what is it? Anonymous just gifted 5. Well... anyone who has the word anon or anonymous, please give me the next letter in this. That would be terrific. But in the meantime, Sideway Goat, what's our 5th letter? What's our 5th letter? What's our 5th letter? At me. At me, Sideway Goat. Sideway Goat says, I'm all about bribery. Well, you've done part of the bribe. You've given me the money. Ah, yes. What noise does a chicken make? Well, typically it makes the zwack. Ah, yes, the Joak. Or the Joage. The Joage. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I'm driving the Joage. Oh, my God. All right. The corruption grows. Let's see, who else do we have here? Hey, Zuzuzalana. Gave some great tips about the Mongols yesterday. Zuzuzalana, would you be so kind as to give us the 6th letter with an etting? And hey, Super Chaos 5, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. A well-timed bribe as we still have letters left. And Mongander, 5 subs, the final bribe. We're 5 letters into an 8-letter name. That's it. Those are all the bribes. It's going to be Zuzuzalana. Let's wait for Zuzuzalana's letter. Super Chaos 5 might change it. Yes, Z. Whoa! The Zhuaj. And the letter was Z, the Zhuaj. The Zhuaj. Super Chaos 5. Go ahead and give us the 7th letter in there. Zhuaj. Zhuaj. Super Chaos 5 says, I'd like to buy an A. Of course. Zhuajgza. 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 And Mongander is going to close this puppy off. Could you please just cap this off perfectly? Zhuajgza is actually a Polish name. Oracle says, sad to see the bribery come to an end. We'll lose, and we'll name another one. It'll be nice. Yes, Mongander gifted us with a Y. Zhuazhgze. Oh yeah, the Zhuazhgze. Zhuazhgze, the Stagecoach. Perfect. TL Mora just gifted us 20 subs. Oh my god, thank you so much, TL Mora. It's a very kind gifting you just provided. We have no more letters, but we do have appreciation for your kind support of our lovely little community. All right, let's go die. Beep beep, I'm a G. The desperate few. The desperate few. Assist us. Encounters. Oh, I didn't do any of this stuff. Oh, the Zhuazhgze is filling up, man. During encounters, such as this one, heroes will voice opinions on a course of action. You must choose one of their wishes. Click and hold on a choice to select it. The results will be previewed at the bottom of the screen. Let's briefly check the inventory. We have an inventory. Your shared inventory is split between item types. Some items stack well, whereas others take an entire slot. The inventory tabs to easily see which item types. Some Stagecoach upgrades increase stacking limits. Cool. If the Stagecoach becomes full, you may wish to discard less important items. Click and drag them off the inventory window. Items cannot be sold anywhere, so throw away what you don't need. Discarding items earns a small amount of hope. Oh, that's such a good mechanic. Oh, throw my crap away. TL Mora says, just an old friend showing support. No way, that's ID Mora? Holy crap. What a throwback. Says, I'm ID Mora back from Brood War. Also working on AoE 4 with Relic. Glad to see you've tried it out. Oh, dude, Mora, that's so sick. Oh, I'm gonna play it more tomorrow. You gotta tune into me. You gotta tune into me. What a delight to see you back here again, Mora. Cheers. Mwah. May RTS games never die. Unlike all of my party members in this game. Treasures, trinkets, combat upgrades, and items, Stagecoach upgrades will all help you on your quest. You'll find relics and baubles, which can be used to bauble. Bauble is one of my favorite words ever. One of my favorite words ever, because it's so stupid. You know what a bauble is? It's a ball-shaped thingy. Oh, it's my bauble. Like, that's kind of the sound effect you'd write in a comic if you were having trouble balancing it. Bauble. Each hero may equip 2 trinkets. Great. Trinkets confer bonuses. Sure. Opening for with I, select trinket. Combat items can be dragged into these dedicated skill slot to equip one. Mastery points are earned mostly through combat victories. Each point will upgrade one hero's skill. Relics are the main currency of the land used to buy most supplies. To find relics, mostly spoils in the battle. Sure, cool, great. Oh my god, I dawdled with my bauble, right? They're just fucking good words. Shadow 95, mwah, happy 5 years, you beauty baby. All right, so if I close this, and if I press I now, can I go to the inventory? I can. And how do I go to the help? Is it H? It's escape. Baubles are used only to purchase trinkets. Great. So how do I visit these? The trinket filter. I see. Encounters. Heroes have vastly different opinions about how an encounter should be resolved. God, that's so good. When you choose a hero's response, any heroes that agree with the acting hero will have their mutual affinity increased. Gold glow. Any heroes that disagree strongly with the acting hero will have their mutual affinity decreased. Blue glow. Oh my god, it's like Shining Force 3 friendships. That's a game that maybe 3 of you have played. It was a really good tactical RPG on the Sega Saturn. Yeah, so the way that Affinity worked in that game is that if 2 heroes worked together to kill an enemy, they would start to build a bond together, and then if you had a bond with a hero, you'd confer a bonus to them. Resistance. Each region is overwhelmed with local evil. Ah, yes. Also, each Twitch channel is overwhelmed with local evil, known as you, live viewers. Resistance encounters are battles with these monsters. Winning resistance encounters is the primary way in which you can gain mastery points. And earn treasures that will make heroes more powerful. It also reduces loathing. Battling evil is not without risk, but if you avoid all resistance encounters, you will find your party ill-prepared to tackle the mountain. Solitary says, I feel called out. Oh, God. Hey, Josh! Good to see you! The king who taught me Dota. Josh, welcome. It's crazy to think how long it takes to make a game like this, where they add all these awesome mechanics. The answer is infinitely long. Making a game is so difficult, I'm pretty sure that no one has ever done it. Assistance encounters. Bring heroes face to face with the downtrodden local populace. These forlorn creatures are in need of help and often have valuable supplies to offer to the heroes in return. Maybe that's you, too. Helping the locals is the best way to restore flame. Cultists emanate from the mountain. It says flame. What's flame? Is flame hope? Is flame hope? Dredge for Life says Shining Force 3. Healing! It's actually Guardian Heroes was the healing. I thought fire and flame is hope. Flame is your torch level? I thought hope was my torch level. Flame is hope. They should use one word. I don't know why they're using two words. Hope is XP? Oh, okay. Cultists emanate from the mountain, being total douches. Stage carries flame, low flame, flame extinguished. Alright, so maybe they're slightly different. Let all kind folk unite under the banner of our light. We light the way for more than merely us now. Hope is contagious once it catches. Alright, yeah. How do I pick? Oh my god, the basic UI of this game is confounding. Wow. Oh, you have to hold left mouse button? Very well. Not built for gamers.
What you can, and be off once more.
Scavenge what you can. Slime mold. Take all. Oh, it's nice to help the rabble on occasion. Oh, shut it, Audrey. What does this little exclamation mark mean? Oh, we can equip some trinkets. Oh my god, ship it. So combat items, in items, trinkets. So shift click to discard. This is plus 10 res. Resistances. Alright, it's from buildings, from, so this is probably building resistance. This is probably blight. This is burn resistance. This is stun, stone, or sting resistance. This is a resistance to watching movies. This is the noise that I make when I sit on the sofa. This is dis resistance, and that's death to resistance. All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and get Baristan. Go ahead and equip this. And what are some of the other things? I don't know about you, but I think I'm funny. Alright, so there's probably different combat skills, equip combat item. Do all of them have potential item? So let's go to combat items. So this is Smoke Bomb, Burn Salve. Cures burn, heals 10%. So this is a combat item. So if I go to conditions... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Blinding gas. So left click doesn't do anything, but right click brings this up. Got it. What about Audrey? Pick to the face. You know, I'm just going to give a smoke bomb over this. Burn salve. Wouldn't be surprised if Baristan the Bold just keeps smashing stuff. That guy's nose is huge. Take it back, Fizzlebits. Oh, the character in the game. Yeah, sure, him too. I don't know if any of you have met me in real life, but I have an absolutely massive nose. I'm in awe at the size of my massive nose. Hey, Nucleotide, thanks for the 10 gifted subs on our day of despair and devastation. Yeah, see, look at this. Eat your heart out, Adrian Brody. That's why whenever I'm in a character creator, I always, like, drag that nose slider up.
Shameful thing.
Yep, say that to your boss at a startup. Alright, here we go.
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Round 1, fight! Shifty says, I met you, but I met your nose 5 times, 5 minutes before. That is a really good line. Yeah, no, if you ever meet me at TwitchCon and you get in my signing line, my nose is the person you greet first to then say, okay, Sean's ready, please. Just follow on the left of my massive, massive septum, and you'll get to him. Alright. Okay, so this is the turn order. Alright, so these... Oh my god, look, it's showing me everything. Lost soul. Alright, so I can still right-click to open things up. I can't right-click on the enemies. They have a lot of resistances. Pistol shot. Alright, so this does damage 3 to 6. Alright, so this is... I wonder what the difference between melee and ranged is. Beautiful. Alright, so let's maybe hit this guy. Gotcha. Oh, the turn order is this way. Alright, so let's see here. Ignores armor. Ignores something else. See these ignores? Bibliostyles, did you play the first one? I played it, but it was very, very long ago. Very, very long ago. I'm curious why I would ever not do the most damaging thing. Like, why would I do this flashing daggers? Oh, because it hits 2 in those slots. I see. Poison dirt! Alright, great. So I'm going to... so this is 4 to 7, and this guy has 5 health left. 4 to 7? Yeah. A depth blow. Alright, nice. Noxious blast. Ounce of prevention. Plus 10% resistances to these things. Smoke bomb. Quantity 1. Alright. Wait, what's this? What's this corpse? Probably because I can do things that do things to corpses. Ow! You... Oh! Oh god, I don't want to see that symbol ever. Crush. 4, you did the minimum damage? Baristan, I'm so disappointed in you. Round 2, fight. Alright. Gotcha.
Messy, but effective.
Messy, but effective.
The means of mastery.
Relics. Chalk dust. You know, it's using symbology to denote various effects, which is fine once you know them. And I think it's actually very clean and efficient. When you don't know them, this is just like, if person, it moves an enemy, just person. It's just, you know, it's nothing. Alright, gotta take them all. Pokemon.
Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. Alright, let's go to the, escape menu and go to tutorials and look up heroes. Heroes. The hero status view holds critical information. Open it with C or by right-clicking any hero portrait. I already figured it out. The hero status is where you can view stats, relationships, view skills. Yep, already figured that stuff out. Mouse over any stat to view a tooltip that shows any active buffs or debuffs. Sure, and I like the consistency of blue and, orange and blue to denote goodness and badness. Positive relationships are orange, negative are blue. And by the way, I just love really efficient, nice, clean UI design. So, for instance, stats, quirks, diseases, trinkets, these are capitalized. it's still using the same color as this. If you use too many different colors, as your pal Sean did many times in my early, like everything, anything I coded, it's just so visually loud, it's hard to like focus on or understand anything. So I just think this is like very efficient. I like this. Stab shows the hero's current affinity or relationship. Gold pips indicate positive affinity. Blue pips are negative. Equip 5 skills at a time, plus there's an additional 6 slot for combat items. Each hero has 11 skills that may eventually be unlocked. Tab shows the conditions present on the hero. Yeah. Yep. This will immediately trigger a new relationship between them. Sweet. Dramatically. Oh, God. Afflict relationships can cause no end of problems to a party. Well, ain't that the truth? Turn-based. The turn order is up there. They roll initiative. Sure. Actions. Hero's turn, you may first use a combat item if they have one equipped. This is a free action. Didn't know that. Glad I read that. Didn't know that. Glad I read that. Didn't know it, though. Then you may use a hero's skill normally. Either way, click on the item. Sure. Skills can be used here as current, correct launch rank. Great. Be used against valid enemies targets in the target rank. Yup. See what ranks. Yup. Figured this out. This is great. Some of these are area effects with pips. Skills, too. In addition, doing damage, skills can cause a variety of effects. Most of those effects are shown by tokens. See what each token means. Mouse over it. You can also hold G to see the token glossary. Ah! Perfect. Token view. See more info about tokens. Mouse over. Hold Alt. Great. Some attacks afflict a dot. Damage over time. Bleed, blight, burn are all dots that start with the letter B. Dots cause damage at the beginning of the combatant's turn till they expire or are cured. Many skills or combat items can cure dots. Death's Door. When a hero is reduced to 0 HP, they are on Death's Door. Any further damage has a chance to kill the hero, depending upon their death blow resistance. Helpful combat item or healing skill to restore them. Oh, my friendos are going to die. Some monsters have death blow resistance, just like heroes. When a monster is on death's door, each further blow has a chance to slay it. Some skills and trinkets can increase. Cool. Hold and G. Stealth. Crit. Riposte. Dodge. Takes minus 75% damage from next hit. Takes minus 50% damage from next hit. Wow, this is block and block plus. Got it. Nice. Oh, yes. Dazed, stunned, bound, weak, vulnerable, marked for death. Alright. I'm just going to keep that auto drive going. They totally didn't need to do this thing at all, but who doesn't love a little bit of pizzazz? Wow, the land of Journey has sure gone downhill in the last decade.
Soften your gaze. It is safe here.
Alright. Playing cards. In items. All items. Chalk dust. Relics. So these are actually all the items that I have. And because I'm at the inn, I can use the inn items. Ooh, wait, I can...
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
Ah, yes, the Jouage-Xay. The Jouage-Xay. Maybe it's the Jouage-Kazay. I like Jouage, where you just kind of click right after that J, man. Jouage-Xay. Very hot. Alright. Let's go ahead and go to the inn. Playing cards. High chance of improving affinity. If I close this, maybe have this person. What? -1 stress. 1 out of 10 stress. Alright, so I can, like, do this. What? Blocked by? Oh my god. Wait, what? Why did it block? Where does he have like some sort of weird quality to him? Quirks? Oh, stress knitter. Oh my god. Fucking sucks. Alright, slime mold. Stores HP. Everyone's full. That's good. Figured it out. Figured out there's quirks. Oh! Alright. And what is mastery?
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
This narrator is incredible. So we can level up one person. Now, do I level up an ability? I do. Okay. Dude, like, the UI, I'm just having a lot of really basic UI interactability issues with this. Not basic as in they're messing up something so simple, how dumb of them to mess up something basic, but more like really simple actions I find more confusing. So like, for instance, I have one of these, and clearly, now that I understand, this is I have to click and hold on one of these, but that was not clear to me. Like, for instance, if this was, maybe had like a little blue light over it, and there was that same blue light sparkling behind these, that sort of mentally connects them. But like, these are lit the same way as these. So I wasn't entirely sure how to do it. I thought I was like clicking a hero, because this actually to me looks like here's the collection of things for this hero. So I assumed that I was leveling up the hero. But let's just, what's this do? This knocks back? Yeah, let's just upgrade this, because I don't really care. Alright, nice. Select route. Okay. Select route. The Tangle, the Photor, the Sluice. I'm just going to do the first one.
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a war that was never fought.
Oh, wait. My other guys?
Practice.
No.
Improve.
See and Duchess. I was correct. Alright. See and Duchess says, oh, never mind. Yeah, it's kind of a basic UI thing, where it appears to imply a few things that are incorrect. Journey onward. Yes. Thought I saw one with the highwayman. Yeah, the one was the shared mastery point for all of them. Dude, this game. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, that art style.
Rewards only. Resignation.
I see. Alright, so we got a Slay the Spire style map. Food, flame, and supply. Alright, so I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I mean, this is pretty slick. I mean, come on, that's pretty dope. Alright, let me... Route choices. Let's look at the map. Outside of the valley, the road becomes more complex. To see what lies ahead, open the minimap with M or by clicking the wagon wheel icon. Sure. So this shows the different things. This is exactly like in Slay the Spire. It's become a really common mechanic in roguelikes. Locations that you visit are shown by icons. The location is scouted. Known. The icon will tell you exactly what is there. The unscouted locations are shown by, huh? So, there's probably some way to scout road objects. Even road detritus can sometimes yield useful supplies. Crash through debris to find it. Yay! Fear not, the stagecoach is built of strong stuff. Of course, this is the Jouage Kazay. This will be the Jouage Kazay. Your party has a base chance to scout each location when you enter a new region. And stagecoach upgrades can help you scout more reliably. Also look out for watchtowers, which will reveal all remaining unscouted locations in that region. Route to danger. Locations on the map are connected by colored lines showing the roads. Green lines indicate low danger, which means there will most likely not be a battle on the road. Blue lines likely indicate a road battle. Ah, yes. So green is normal, and then orange is good, blue is bad. Maybe yellow. Last argument, 887 says, does Day9 have an EGS creator tag I can use when I buy this? Yes, use the code Day9TV. If you buy this on the Epic Games Store and use the code Day9TV, I earn money. Technically, so does Epic, and so does the developers. And if you're cool with that whole collection of things, use my name. Invoke the name Day9. That would make me very happy. I will also say that when I purchased the game this morning, I tried to use the creator code Day9TV, and it said, you cannot use your own creator code. And I was like, ugh. You never seem to make any progress. Cool it. Why does this person have a thing? Sure, enjoy some chalk dust. Oh, this is where I've gone so far. Shrine of Reflection. Oh, I keep not understanding that, like, it's time for me to collect Echoes of the Past. Walls will never again hold me. My ambition outflanked my fellow officers at soirees and mock skirmishes. Tradition drove us into each other's arms, or estates, rather. The jeers, the whispers, they pushed me deep into the studies, sure. They all want to do the same thing.
Highwayman. Chapter 1. Freedom.
Oh, there's a little quest. Nice. 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 Thoughtful Silence says, I have to admit, watching streams of the game, I'm a little disappointed with how similar it is to the first one. I'm curious how it will feel as the game continues to be played. Because certainly a lot of the three-dimensionality, a lot of the enriching components to it, certainly make me go, hooray!
A prison riot. A fleeting chance to escape incarceration.
Oh my god, it's... holy crap. Out of position. Lunging cuff. Forward 3. Great. BladeGL says, what is your opinion on the Epic Game Store's approach of splurging money for exclusives? I mean, free money for devs is always great, but exclusives are always an anti-consumer practice. I do not believe that exclusives are always an anti-consumer practice. That's the first thing I'd start with. And I think a very simple example of this is that Sony wants to sell PlayStations. They make money on PlayStations, and so they fund games that will only be released on the PlayStation to increase the sales of the PlayStation, and as a result are therefore willing to fund particular kinds of really awesome games. It can create some really annoying, frustrating stupidity from a player perspective. I was just talking to a friend last night. She just finished Dark Souls, and I said, you should try Bloodborne. She says, I don't own a PlayStation. And I was like, oh, well, I guess that's out. But, and as much as that sucks, and that does suck, and you're not going to get me to say that doesn't suck if you want to just play something, you have to buy a whole other console. Ugh, that's frustrating. I would want to just be able to buy everything on Steam, and there you go. But the ability for a studio to get the funding to create something amazing for the person to play at all in the first place is pro-consumer. You know what I mean? So I would not say that it is always anti-consumer. I would say that it is frustrating to want to play something, and you have these set of platforms, but not those, so you can't play it. Absolutely, you'll get me to say that. Absolutely. But I do understand how incredibly nice it is to get the ability to get funding from a developer standpoint. And also, yeah, DJ, literally the next point I was going to make, from a dev perspective, you also get the capability to develop for one particular platform, for instance, if you're trying to make just on PlayStation. But I think that I'm pretty neutral on the idea of additional game stores. Let me just go ahead and start punching instead of going into this shit. So, I mean, I may as well just punch the front one, huh? Lunging cup, so this actually moves me forward. Takes 50% damage from next hit, and then I get another turn. Now, I'm also quite curious. This, if I hold Alt... If I just hold Alt, this is just showing me everything here. If I do the lunging cuff again, I've now done it twice. Do I get an extra? Yeah, this is block 2, so for 2 turns it looks like that happens. So I can set up several future turns. So that gets blocked, and then I lose 1 block. Or I guess it's for 2 future instances. Maybe I should actually click on these guys and look. So if I'll just death blow this guy. And then I could do this to do another block, or I could do this melee knee strike. That was fun to do.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Insidious fears. Inhale added trumpets. Ready to sound the alarm. Alright, so I don't get to do anything on that one, huh? Removes exhale, but I need to be... Can I move? Ah, I can move to here. I didn't realize this was a move, so I need to stone missile this. Terrific. Sick. Dodged. And so, like, for instance, if we're talking about something like Steam versus Epic, you know, the sort of idea of various platforms, there's a really bizarre relationships between platforms and the content that is on those platforms. Because in a technical sense, in a lot of regards, the platform is doing something that is not the content at all. Like, hey, guess what? My television channel has its own streaming platform, and for $9.99 a month, you can watch all this content that's here. I already pay, like, $10 to 40 of these. I'm not going to do it on a 41st. You know. But, again, the relationship that a lot of streaming platforms have with regards to the content creators is one of providing funding and having a slightly more diffused and stable set of income sources to be able to allow a creator to go all in on their one particular creative project. So I think that in this sort of regard, it can be annoying as a consumer to have to be pulled to all these different platforms, whether they be streaming platforms or whether they be game shops and stuff like that. But again, that is from the I am a consumer who is looking at stuff being like, well, this is kind of derpy. Which is very different from I am a game player and I am a media consumer and I am glad that certain media is getting greenlit. Like, for instance, I just started watching Foundation. And it's really awesome. It's incredible. And the fact that there is someone who's... Knee strike? Alright, so this knee strike will definitely kill this guy. Oh, crap. I let him blow the horn. I wasn't paying attention. Well, I messed up. I needed to move back. Oh my god. Stress, hold on. Hold on. Stop doing stuff. Alright, stress. That's right. I'll look at this in a second. Stress. HP heroes also have stress. Heroes begin with 0 stress, but gain stress. Stress can be lowered. High stress. Stress mounts hero will become more irate, and this increases the chance of a negative affinity changes with other heroes. Try to keep stress low. If a hero's stress bar fills up completely, that hero will suffer a meltdown. Meltdowns have several undesirable effects. Godzilla, I didn't. I completely failed on my mythic journey. Completely failed on that. Alright, so, I don't want you to sound the horn on me. So I'm going to move back to here. I pick it up and I throw it in your face. So, I sort of have a value-neutral opinion on platforms in general. Because I am aware that there's I have many friends who have done deals with Epic that has allowed them to breathe more of a sigh of relief. And allowed them to have a more stable capability to make the game that they want to make. I have friends who have said, well, we were going to have to release in N months. Like, we're going to have to release in 6 months, but because we got this EGS deal, we can actually take another 6. We can have third. Allied Russian says, can't you lunge on the third guy? Great question. See this stone missile? Notice that at the far left of the screen, you'll see that it says, remove horn. You see that? This guy is about to inhale, ready to sound the alarm. So what I want to do is I want to hit this guy and use this ability to remove that. But lunging cuff and knee strike don't do that. So I'm bouncing back here so I can throw a rock at this guy's head because, one, I love throwing rocks at people's heads, in real life and in the game. By the way, please come meet me at TwitchCon so I can pelt you. But also it gives me the advantage of removing this inhale. Dodging everything. Wait, what just happened? Is this class? Probably some other passive. Dibload.
He would be a fugitive, a hunted man, but a free one nonetheless.
Point blank shot. Incredible. There's also these other locations. Academic studies, a foray into the abandoned towers of these cosmic-obsessed learners. The weird items that you'll find can yield great rewards, but not without commensurate dangers. Shrines where heroes can visit their memories. By confronting their past, they unlock new skills. There's a single hero to advance their story. Cool. Field Hospital is the only place where you may cure diseases, remove quirks, reinforce. Hospital also sells some common curative items. Hoarder carries a wide variety of goods. Always better selection than the average inn. Watchtowers. Reveal stuff. Layers. Region bosses dwell. Got it. So yeah, coming all the way back. I'm pretty value neutral, Blagey. I'm pretty value neutral. You can absolutely wind up in situations where platform holders and exclusive deal makers are leveraging their power in the marketplace to kind of screw you over. For instance, if Steam was the only digital platform and they were like, okay, we're going to demand 50% cut from you instead of 30%. Oh, shit. Oh. Alright, apparently if you auto-drive, it doesn't stop. Where are we going?
Onward, while there is still time.
Alright, resistance encounter. Yeah, if Steam just was like, okay, look, guys, 50% and that's it. A lot of people would be like, well, that sucks, but, like, what else am I going to do? It's the only platform. But thankfully, there's, like, many different platforms to go on to. And Epic Game Store also does a lot of things that are nice for devs. Like, the cut is 8812 instead of 7030. So, I sort of recognize the benefit that this is providing to a lot of developers. Where they're like, hey, all right, you know what, let's actually use the Unreal Engine. That actually makes a lot of sense to use the Unreal Engine. Woo! But yeah, no, I mean, so again, this is why I say it's value neutral. From, like, my view is more neutral. Not that I think it objectively is value neutral. Martin says devs get 80% of sales on EGS. Yes, that's my understanding. I don't have a game on either of these, just so you know. But I feel a little neutrally towards it because there's some bad stuff and some good stuff. And I don't know. There's something useful than a handful of relics. Grid fires require. Okay, assist us. Bright light. So this gives us a bunch of symbols. What are these symbols again? Oh, dude. Oh, this is something that happens in Dota, where if you hit Alt, Alt is the helper key. Alt is the helper key, where you can, like, hold Alt. And if you click on stuff, or if you hold Alt, it'll give you, like, various information and tooltips that pop up. And I really love this, because all these words are a lot on the screen. We lose relic loot. We get some flame, coach equipment. Yep, I'll do this. Spend some money.
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
Cool. Alright, ooh. Alright. Minor clotting crewer. Alright, so let's take all these. And let's now start to go to our go to Dismas. So if I go to my inventory, and okay, so if I go to the inn style items, so these can only be used at an inn, is that right? I think so. Trinkets, plus 10 resistance. Well, I'm going to put that on my guy in the front. I'm just going to make him nice and strong. And if I go to this fella, and I go to the combat skills... Oh, did he just get the other skill? Or was this Baristan's? Who got that skill that I unlocked in there? Or is it a skill that is unlocked in that story? Maybe it's just unlocked in the story. So, but you can only select 5. Oh. I disable these. I see. It's available to you now. It's on his skills list. Where is it? Oh, I'm on Baristan. Oops. There it is. Oh! Oh, so I can have 5 of these up at any point in time. So if I wanted to make this my loadout, I could do that. What about Baristan? Does he have any? Forward 1. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna remove take aim. Yeah, come on over, Desper. Things were so boring before you got here. Oh, look, they're little buddies. Crashing into stuff. Hi, Desper. Alright, I'm just gonna auto-drive this. Go, go, go. Oh my god, I missed the debris. That's okay, I was petting my cat.
Smirking betrays a malign madness.
Hi! Come on, get up here. Hey, baby. Oatmeal Prime. Ah, yes, the most powerful. Oh my god. What up, Oatmeal Prime? Optimus, get out of here. Oatmeal Prime is coming and gifted us 5 on this beautiful Tuesday. Look out! Ow! Fuck! Go! Ah! Alright, so what do we got here? I mean, it's a bunch of stuff that I don't really know anything about, alright? So... Whiskey flask? Blocked by resolution? Oh. Let's get one of these.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Whittling tools. Why not? I'll just buy some of this stuff. Oh, wait, we have some mastery. Okay, so I'm going to exit the Hoarder, and then I'm going to go to characters. Oh, is mastery applied Oh, he goes straight. Is mastery applied only at inns? That's what I think. Crashing into stuff. Crashing into stuff. No! No! Holy crap. Spawn. Okay, so let's see here. This is dodge. 50% chance to dodge. Dima, Audrey. So, dude, oh my god. My front man is not even gonna get to do stuff at all. Tracking shot. Requires target has this, ignores this. So I can actually remove this dodge. How much health do these guys have? Okay, and what is... What do you think? What do you think that... So that's 44 out of 40. What's this dash kind of symbol? Speed? Acts faster next round. Oh, okay, so I assume that speed 5 means that this generally gives them an initiative bonus of 5. That's Dima the French way. Do you guys call him dismiss? Dismiss, dismiss. All right. Wicked slice. Look at the tracking shot. Seems kind of fun. And that gives poison. Target. I don't know what that means. Malachi Gallants is like dismal, but with an S. Dismas. Absolutely dismas. Blinding gas. And blind does... I mean, it does something. I don't know what it does. Target gets swollen. So Noxious Blast this thing?
The slow suffering begins.
Okay, so what is this? Can someone explain this UI to me? If I hold Alt, I hold G, I feel like this is almost awesome, the UI. Like, there's no hover, so I can't figure out what this means. You can mouse over the icons in the G menu, but, like, what is this icon? It's a dot, but for stress. So this gives me 1 extra stress for 2 more turns and a 50% chance of that. And this means... And that shape is... Okay, so what does this mean? So I understand this. If this symbol means they have 50% chance to dodge the next attack. This is the blight symbol that's down here, and it says 4. So what does this mean? Does this mean that my opponent is going to take 4 blight damage? Does this mean that for 4 turns, my opponent their blight is reduced by 4 for 2 turns? Take 4 damage for the next 2 turns. Yeah, because this is a bit of a conflation, where the resistances use these symbols. So I now think of this as a resistance. But it looks like Blight is both a damage type and a resistance type, and therefore the symbol... Because there's some games that will have fire damage is represented by a fireball, and fire resistance is represented by, like, a red shield. So that way, if something has the fireball and it says 4, your brain goes, oh, that's 4 fire damage. So again, I think there's some very small UI and tooltip work that I think would go a long way to just making things look clear. Bolster removes that, which is vulnerable. Great. Okay. So stun when the target is... Stun when the target is... See, you know, here's the thing. I would love the ability to, like, for instance, because if I move my mouse at all, this disappears. I would love the ability to mouse over the sentence. So I could mouse over that says stun when the target blank, blank. Okay. So what does the most damage? Nice. 8. Good job, Baristan. Protect the child. Round 2 of 5. Fight. This is... Let's see. So this is... I assume this happens either at the start or end of the turn. That's right. Let's do some research. This says target gets 2 blight. I think I targeted the wrong one. Alright, science is not working. Noxious Blast on this one. So now this is... Oh, so whenever you apply it, it increases the damage amount, and it increases the amount of turns for which that occurs. It's kind of tight. Yeah, that symbol protected means I take damage instead of you, I suppose. I think I'm just going to sit back and just do some wicked slices. Alright.
Steady yourself.
Ow. Stunned. Oh, that sucks. A lot of stress going on. Alright, so... Well, I'll just keep smashing this. 50% chance to dodge next attack. Get out of here. Yeah, so it looks like it takes the damage at the start of the turn. Yow! It's stressful to get hit. $7 to 44, so I should actually just Noxious Blast this one. Blight. So this guy's actually dead. So I can pistol shot just the back one. So that ghoul's going to die on this turn, so I can actually do this advance. So now these trade places. Surprise! Wait, why? Oh, right. When I bring someone to 0 health, I see. So when your health gets 0, you're not dead, and you still get to take a turn, but you're on death's door. What's -3 SPD? It's probably this speed, yeah, because the speed used to be 5, and now it's a 2. Alright, so, let's see, we're gonna get the... So I'm gonna use Rampart to dash forward to kill this. And I don't remember what the computation is for this. Stealing my glory, eh? What? Relax, man. Bring You A Game says each dot is individual. So if you were doing 4 damage for 3 turns and 2 damage for 2 turns, it shows a 6 damage for 3 turns, but goes down to 3 on the 3rd turn. Oh, I see. I'm applying my Slay the Spire logic. So this says 6 for 1 turn, because one thing was doing 3 for multiple turns, the other was doing 3 for multiple turns, and those together combined to be 6. Alright, so let's just Hitcha. Stun. Stress. Dude, my guys are like so stressed out about this. It's ridiculous. It is a good day to crush. Just be pistol shotting things. Sick. Good job. Hell yeah. Good job, Dima. Yes. Alright, so, I mean, I suppose we'll just do this. Stealing my glory, eh? Oh, shut up. Oh, get out of here.
Wealth is worthless without purpose.
If target blank or stress greater than 0 cures that -1 stress, okay. Minor protectorate. On your feet. Alright, so if I look at the map, is there an inn? Oh, academic study. Holy crap. Dude, we have so much stress already. So, like, let me go to my inventory. Is it possible to use these items? Alright, so I'm going to go to my character sheet. I'm going to equip some of this stuff, man. Alright, so you said you had a code redeemed for this game earlier? Day 9 TV. Day 9 TV. So we have the combat item thing. Can we drag this onto guys? Or is this... Are inn items only usable at an inn? That's my understanding. That's my understanding. Is that it's only usable at an inn. I hate to hear it. Hate to hear it. Trinkets, sure. Nice. Oh my.
This on-camp study evokes a feeling of the familiar, does it not?
I'm going in, baby! Oh my gosh, look, this is what it's like to tune into my stream. Alright, Baristan, what cruel mind could conceive this procedure? You'll never know. This is vile and inhumane. So this... Stress damage, mixed quirk, flame, trinket chance. We'd always just get the hell out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh, you two germaphobe.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
Oh my god, yeah! Corrupted bile gland. So wait a minute. Superstition has no place. Yes, it does. Who doesn't love some good old-fashioned superstition? Smoke bomb. All right, trinkets. So what does this mean? So this is plus 20% chance. Now, if I go to, like, Baristan or something, this is plus 10% resistance. But what does this mean? Plus 20% bleed chance? Like, plus 20% chance to apply blight, but when? But when? How does this work? Chance to apply when? Chance to apply for an ability? Well, because, like, okay, so my understanding of this just says to me target, and then it says for blight. It just says for. So when I do this... Or, okay, let me back up. Let me back up. Here we go. Hold on, everybody. Hold on, I'm going to clear the chat. I'm going to clear the chat so that way... Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I haven't yet asked the question, but it's coming up. Here's question 1. Here's how we're going to break this into chunks. So my understanding of this is when I do Noxious Blast, there is a 100% chance that I apply 4 Blight to them. That's my understanding, right? That's my first question. Is that correct? I think that's correct. I think that when you do Noxious Blast, there is a 100% chance that if you hit, it applies Blight. Good, we're understanding it. So I guess if we are attacked with something that applies Blight, does this number mean there's a 30% chance to negate this effect? Is that what that means? I think that's what that means. We're getting some yeses. Nice. So this plus 20% chance, I guess, means that it is reducing the resistance. So really when this... So this says plus 20% chance. If my opponent had a 25% resist, that means the 25 minus this plus 20% would give it 5? Is that right? Am I understanding that correctly? Yeah, see, I think that, again, this is kind of what I mean by sort of small, minor UI, UX things. Plus 20% generally means an increase of something, right? So I'm looking at something to add this value to intuitively. So it's weird that these plus 20% chances, what I'm supposed to do is look over here and subtract this number, subtract this number, subtract this number. Functionally, I understand now in retrospect why they may have chosen to use that, but I think it would be better worded as, you know, minus 20% resistance on enemies. Did you guess this thing is UI? Assumes you know the terminology and functionality. Yeah. Lethal Logicalis is the equation is base plus additions minus resistances. But what I'm saying is, again, let me frame a question very specifically to lethal logicality. But this, even though it uses the term plus 20% chance, is actually doing a subtraction on the enemy's base resistance. Isn't that right? So if my opponent has a 45% blight resistance, and I have a plus 20% chance, that is a 45% chance minus 20%. Lethal Logicalis is actually adding to your base attack, which the resistance is being taken out of. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so it's so I'm wrong. So the initial statements I was making were wrong. I'm getting it. So it seems then like if this ability said target has 50% chance to apply 4 blight, it would be this 50% chance plus this 20% chance minus the enemy's resistance. So if it was 50 plus 20, that'd be 70%. Let's say minus an enemy's 50%, that would be 20%. So therefore, when this says target 4, I should actually secretly envision that what that means is target 100% chance of applying 4. I should invent a sort of hidden 100% there that's adding this to this and subtracting it from that. I see. Engine of Creation says you're overcomplicating this. No, I'm not. I don't know what this number means. I just want to know what it means. It says this trinket is clearly a good thing for the player, as the blurb implies. Plus 20% must be a good thing too. While that second statement is true, Engine of Creation, that this is probably good for me, this is a game where I'm going to have to make tough choices. So I really should understand what the fuck the choices mean. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if I had 10 trinkets and I'm trying to pick one. I need to know how it works to be able to make that decision. So it has nothing to do with the overcomplication. It's having to do with the literal understanding of what these numbers mean. And this is what I mean by there's a lot of little small, hitchy things that are occurring in terms of basic UI, UX. You know, like, this is a good reference, but it's hard to mouse over things to all this sort of stuff. Okay, so with that in mind, Dimas, what do you need? Oh yeah, pestilence lurks on every surface. You have blight, turn start, you get stress. Oh my god, you hate to see it. That's fine. Turn! Turning this thing is so hard. Hit it. Crash into rubble. Crash into rubble. Minus 1% visit at least 3 academic studies. Reward storage trunk. It's another academic study. Excellent. The academic study. The unknown. Better not, we have no strategy ready. Will there be other realities with their own laws? Yeah, I'm gonna do this, man. This guy's pissed. Just get mad at each other. Relax.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Shadowy. Uh-oh. What was that all about then? Oh, it didn't work? Oh, boo. You visit at least 3.
The of the inevitable is futility itself.
Towards power wealth reduces loathing. Order. Barter. I'm gonna go down this unknown path, baby, huh? Did we fail? I don't know. Looks like it. Looks like it. Okay, hey, yo. Lost in time. Plus 8 speed. When stress damaged, 33% chance of something. Days. Next turn will be delayed to the next round. Yuck. Destroy positive token. Alright, here we go! Woohoo! Going this way, baby. Enemies. Frenzied enemies. Now, I'm actually not feeling good because everyone here is so freaking stressed, man. These guys don't have a lot of health. I'm, like, healthier than this. Dima, Audrey, Baristan. Oh, we all get our turns first? Mm-hmm. Ounce of prevention. Blinding gas does blind. 50% chance to miss next attack. I think we're doing okay on health, so let's go ahead and just... Noxious Blast. One of these two, probably. I'll hit the one behind, and then I'll smash the front with these fellas. Alright, so... Wicked Slice. Become wicked. Alright, and then the last is going to probably hit him with the pick to the face, huh? Oh, not my best pickings. 6 hit points. Alright. 4 or 5 doesn't do it. 6, 7, 8 does it. Stress is a very bad thing. That's true, Avarice Paradox. That's true. Inseparable.
Facets of the same stone. Never one.
We're such buddies. We're such buddies. 14 damage? Battlefield medicine. Nice. So what's happening? These guys are baddies. Oh my god. Okay, so, like, I still don't actually know how much damage these things do, but it seems like the ones in the back are, like, the very, very quite so scary ones. So I can actually go to Battlefield Medicine, my friend. Target HP less than 50%. Why is it letting me target this? Wait. Why can I target this? Oh, because it removes bleed, and it doesn't do that effect. Got it. It will still cure bleed. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just blinding gas these back ones. Getcha. Gotcha. Gotcha, getcha good. Alright, so I guess I'll just pick to the face. It's the most damage, huh? Miss! What? You didn't miss? Can't believe you've done this. Dude, my guys are stressing out. Let me tell you, this guy is about to have a frickin' meltdown. Paracelsius. I know that's not the name, but that's a lot funnier to say. Point blank shot. Alright, let's just frickin' slice him. Gotcha. That one should have been mine. I hope this guy gets rawed out. This guy's like so selfish. Greedy, always focuses on their share. Pathetic. Alright, so I'm going to need to poison dart. I'll just dagger him. Ugh. Laudanum. Whereas this requires target stress greater than 0. That removes the stress. That's nice. Good job. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a free action. Oh, my God. Sick. Alright, so I guess I'll just do this. Oh, they go like this. Okay. Ow. Oh, got a little blood coming out of me. How embarrassing. Alright, so... So if I hit this guy, does this guy move back? Wait a dang minute. Target knockback 1. So shouldn't this have been knocked back 1? Alright, so I'm clearly missing some. Clearly missing some detail. It resisted. Oh, the corpse had a resist pop up? Yeah. There's a couple of these sort of comic book-esque, sort of neat aesthetic kind of choices that make it look cool, but then it just shows... It's there and it's gone, and I'm like, wait, what? Oh no! I'll probably catch up over time, so it's fine. Gotcha, hit you with your pick. God, getting shot with a gun sucks. Devil's Advance. I'm gonna Wicked Slice him. Man, I like do not deal with damage. That should take him out in the following turn, though. Alright, I can crush this guy. Great.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Nice. Final round. Perfect. Alright. Poise. Poison him up.
Slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Oh, I think I understand the stuff. I think I'm understanding stuff.
One less obstacle in our path.
That should have been mine. Boo. Yeah, plus 2% crit. Equip it on the rogue glass. happens when the rounds end. I assume that we just don't succeed and we get punished in some way and it all sucks for us. Alright, so let's go ahead and under the trinkets, bring in this. So if I go back to Baristan and I start asking some questions about how this guy, Schwingies, knockback 1. So knockback is this soft purple color, so maybe this is the resistance to that. So this has a 100% chance to knock back 1, and if my opponent had, say, 40% movement resist, that probably means that it would have a 60% chance to knock back. Got it. How you doing? Oh my god, dude. Okay, let me just say something. Let me give some. What was I talking about? My wife somehow has, like, cat sense. She knows what the cats want. So, she recently came back here and just took a blanket and went to a corner and folded it up in a very precise way. Now, there's been a blanket right there that the cats have never touched. She knew. She folded the blanket up just right. The cats would love it. And I'm looking back, and on the ground, Sheriff is just nestled into a tight little ball with fluffy blanket surrounding her. And she's so happy. Sheriff is like the only cat I've ever known that if she's just having a good time, not during pets or scritches or tummy rubs, just walking around and in a good mood, she'll just purr while walking around. She's just in a little ball on the ground and she's just purring. It's fantastic. Journey onward. Man, everyone is so stressed. So stressed out. Serve some little drinkies. This must have been a ton of work just to get this, like, visual movement thing working. What's the loathing whispers? I don't remember. Resistance encounter with loathing. Yeah, I think it's important. We're liking the game chat? Randy Potato Feet, it's pretty dang fun. Because here's the thing, Randy Potato Feet. I talked about this when we were playing through Trials of Fire on... Ow, my eye. Through Trials of Fire last Thursday. Typically when you have... Pinfeldorf says, LOL, dude's name is Randy Potato Feet, A+ name. It's good to see Pinfeldorf giving approval to #1 bot's new alias. Typically in roguelikes, you have the joy of the experience is going from nothing and growing in power, nothing and growing in power. And if you die here and you restart, you get to grow in power, but maybe in a different way. Maybe you get a broken combination. You get that joy of you know, probability working in your favor and meshing into some brilliant mix. But there's a real danger with any game that has power growth of letting the power growth, if it gets too high, it trivializes all the encounters past the power spike. And if it's too low, the power growth, you just die and you restart, right? You die and you restart. So you kind of want to make sure that the dying and restarting happens. But you want to be really careful about those power growth elements spiraling too much out of control. And so, as a result, a lot of roguelike games have very short gameplay loop sessions, like less than an hour. Because again, if it took, let's just imagine it took 10 hours to complete a roguelike experience in a particular roguelike game. If at hour 1.5, you hit this critical power spike that just lets you zoo and just shoot way off into infinity, you would have 8.5 boring hours. You'd have 8.5 boring hours because you power spiked too much. So this is one of the reasons why games in roguelike genres tend to have kind of like hour-ish lengths, less, sometimes a little bit more. They tend to have these tighter, more compact experiences. So that way, you can make sure that if the player has a power spike, they're only popping off for a brief period of time that just feels amazing. And then the game ends. And it's like, oh, I had the sickest deck in Slay the Spire. And something that was nice about Trials of Fire is that game actually has much longer play sessions. Like some of the games go on for like 4 or 5 hours for a session. And Darkest Dungeon, I think, is like an absolute A+ example of a really long roguelike experience. Let us fight. Knight and Arbalest. Well, let me tell you something. As an Age of Empires 2 player, I think the Arbalester needs to go. Noxious gas! Blinding gas! Alright, let's go ahead and blind this guy. I keep wanting to click and drag. Welcome to Blowntown. Knight. Oh my gosh, this guy's like robust. I think we'll need to throw the daggers at the back one. We really want to kill this as fast as possible. So this has knockback 1, and this guy has movement resistance of 40. So if I actually strike this guy, he resisted the movement. I figured it out. And this one actually... So, can someone help me understand, what is it that applied this dazed? What applied this dazed? Blizzards, is there Sean's top 10 roguelike games list? Well, I mean, number 1, probably Slay the Spire. Number 1.5 is Griftlands. Oh, I see. The target, the first line says knockback 1. The second line says stun when the target has combo. The third line says daze. Ah. I actually thought that the second line, I thought it was stun when target is comboed or dazed. I thought that that was one line spilling over. I didn't realize that it was 2 different elements. I thought that that was one element spilling over to the next line. So the target actually receives those 3 things. But it was stun when the target has the... Because that's the combo glyph, and then that's the dazed glyph. So I thought that, again, that it was combo or dazed. I thought it was the same one. Got it. Dazed. I think I'll just pistol shot the back guy. Rock and Rock says, I feel like they've tried to make the effects clear and they've had the opposite effect. I mean, Eat it. I genuinely think. Jesus! I genuinely think that this is a strong step in the right direction. Strong step in the right direction. Like, I mean, this one has 6 health left, so I think it's fine. I'm just gonna Noxious Blast this. I think this is a strong step in the right direction. Oh my god, awesome! It's a strong step in the right direction. But it's one of those things where I kind of feel... Have you ever, like, had a strategy game where there's, like, the thing you do? You're a Protoss player, and you always go for a quick 3-base against Zerg. And then you go, I want to do this strategy that's a little bit more well-rounded that I think will be better in the long run. The first few times you try it, it's way worse because you're so used to the other thing. But then if you keep working on it, you'll eventually surpass the way your old strategy was. I mean, this is kind of what I feel like is going on with some of the UI, UX things that I've been mentioning in this game. Bye!
A promising development.
It feels very much so like there's a bit of... they're trying to explore and do some new, interesting things with the UI UX. Some of it is brilliant, but it's not quite landing, which I think is fine. This is the first day of their early access. I give them an A+ out of 10. Receive poison. Because I think it was Bring Your A Game that mentioned. Bring Your A Game that mentioned that, for instance, this does not mean that for 3 turns in a row, this person will receive 8 blight damage. What this means is that there is, over the next 3 turns, some blight stuff that is separated. Maybe it's combined, maybe it's separated, but the cumulative is that it will do this much damage. I almost wish it was broken out, so it said like 1 blight that's 4 for 2 turns, another one that's 4 for 1 turn, or something like this. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and give him the pick to the face. Johnny Rallo says it will do 8 next turn. Again, Johnny Rallo, does this mean it's going to do 8 for 3 turns in a row? Or does it mean that there is one instance that is dealing 4 for just this turn, and a different instance that is dealing 4 over the course of 3 turns? As it turns out, it's that second one, but it's very hard to know that upon a glance. So let me go ahead and daze you. And then let's...
Excellent work.
So see how now it says 8 for 2 turns? There's actually 2 separate effects that's causing this. Alright. Oh! Victory.
Of potency still lingers in some
Money.
Well-worn
Tarnished
relics.
awards from campaigns long forgotten. Movement resistance. Oh, yeah. I want that movement resistance on the front one, I'm thinking.
The loathing festers.
Johnny Rallo says, I think I understand. Well, as any of you, if any of you are new watching our content for the first time, we are an expert at MS Paint. Okay, so the idea is that there is this blight symbol, and then it says the words 8, and then it says 3 turns, right? It says this in 2 categories, which is 8 damage for 3 turns, by 3 turns. It does this, it shows this one same visual representation if it is this, 8 damage for 3 turns, or the sum of 4 damage by 2 turns, as well as a different stack that is 4 damage by 3 turns. So this is what I mean by there's a little bit of conflation going on, because this first one circled in red appears to be what this is representing. And that's what I first thought it was, but this apparently is what's actually happening. There is actually this damage effect A that is happening that's dealing 4 damage over the course of the next 2 turns, as well as a damage effect B that is dealing 4 damage over the course of the next 3 turns, and it is trying to sum them up in this way, which makes it a little bit funky. So what we can say for certain is that this circled red number is indeed how much damage they're going to take when we pass the turn to them, because you'll note 8 damage and 4 plus 4 damage, both of those sum to 8. However, this 3 turns does not necessarily mean that this exact amount will happen for this number of turns. Rather, it means that this is what's happening next turn. Oh, by the way, keep checking in for the next 3 turns for the hot new updates. I don't think we want to save that, because I'm like Banksy. I only make my art once. Anyone that knows anything about art or art history is like, what the fuck is Sean talking about? I'm not even that sure myself. I don't think I see what I'm heading towards. Oh, I see. You know, I forgot that I wanted to go to Baristan. Gonna get an NFT of this diagram. Only if you pay a lot of money. It's gonna get even more money later. Let's see here. So this is bleed resistance. This is blight resistance. But I think the big thing that I want is trinket-wise. I want to swap this. And then I want to go to Parcelius, and I want to put his blight resistance low, because it feels like there's a chance of poison in the back being a bit of a pain. Unfriendly. Actually, I want to briefly check on Baristan. If we look at this, what does inseparable mean? Nothing. I'll never know. Wagons. Oh my god, hold on, let me go to the Jouage. Close this. Show me the Jouage. Yes. Gosh, Sean, what are you going to do with all that junk inside that trunk? What? Is this the thing that's already in there? Why can't I move this here? By the way, is it that I don't have an available slot, and therefore I can't drag this into there, but this upgrade is already here? Do that in the inn. Ah, great. Great. It is in only. And then I want to double check on some of my other inventory items. Currency. Items. Let's see here. Bandages. Combat item. Target bleed. Heals 10%. Yeah, you know, let me go to some combat items and see what we're working with. I don't need no stinking chalk dust. I'm gonna go ahead and swap like this. Laudanum. I actually think that this damage-dealing lady deals enough damage that I want to do like this. Okay, so then let's take a peek at some of our inn items, right? So we have like a whole bunch of stuff we can use at the inn. Some good currencies. So I want to try to do this. So if I look, I have 30, and if I do this... It said it gave hope. It said it gave hope, it said it gave hope, it said it gave hope. Someone... Oh, God! 6.5 says, do you want any advice or backseating? 6.5 says, you will have pretty bad time without knowing one or two things. I mean, generally, I'm not the biggest fan of backseating. Actually, let me be really blunt. We generally have hard bans on backseating. Because the whole thing is to let me suffer. However...
Seasoned soldiers were deployed to a winding front, meant to prevent the cult's descent from the mountain.
However, I've been asking some really specific questions, and I would love assistance on those specific questions. I hate when someone's like, you're using the wrong combat item on the wrong person, put this one here and that there, and I'm like, let me lose! Part of the joy of a game is trying this, discovering that it's bad, trying that, and learning that this is good. If I just do the good thing, I get no satisfying sense of learning and accomplishment. Because if I'm doing the good thing, I don't even see what it is that I overcame. But I don't know why my flame keeps going out. I assume it's just moving on the road. So I think we need to just get some more stuff. But if there's something that you want to tell me about stress, you can tell me. You can tell me.
He chatters incoherently, but his prices remain fixed.
Ah, yes. You too shop on Amazon. All right, let's see here. Trinkets. Technocho says, what? You don't derive joy from following a flowchart with minimal personal input? I sure don't. Yeah, this is the thing, is that I think that 6.5 says, if the heroes are 4 stress or more, they will all start shitting on each other and you'll have a snowball effect. That I knew. That I knew. That's why we are very eager to get to an inn and use all of our de-stressing effects. So that's good. That's good. What is something that increases flame? Things that... Combat items. Sure. You know, despite the fact there's all these categories, it's not really that complicated. Road battles. Someone's enemies have barricaded the way, which will ambush you. Road fights are usually less difficult than location fights, but it's always best prepared for the worst. Most road battles have a round limit. If the fight is not completed, the battle immediately ends and the journey continues. However, incomplete fights reward no loot. Alright. Don't dawdle. What else is here? The inn items. Inn, provisioner, Wainwright. Yeah. When I get closer to an inn, I'd love to learn about it. Okay, so we, how do I close this? Good God. Oh, it's up here. Dude, again, little tiny UI things. Like, up in the far top left, locationally, color-wise, shape-wise. It's different than is the common menu, where if I open up, like, say, my Stagecoach, up in the, oh, it's not even there, but if I go to character, up in the top right, different shape, different location. If I go to inventory, doesn't have this. If I go hit the Stagecoach, doesn't have this. So there's some sort of weird, like, some things have clothes, some things don't. Like, little tiny. Okay, so assistance encounter, watchtower. Flame food supplies, we need flame. Darkness.
Lost and desperate. They need your help.
Dude.
They stand guard even now. Deathless
all right.
and dreaming.
Wait, what? Alright, so we definitely want to blinding gas these back ones. Definitely, definitely. Let's see here. How much foot soldiers and arbalesters? Did I give you the... So you have the bandage. But this one has the laudanum. This can de-stress this guy, but dude, he's like... Oh my god, everyone's such jerks! Okay, so let's... I'm gonna start hitting the back ones. Take out the back boys. Altrophic cuts. Oh, my chest! Blade. Alright, who's next? Baristan? Alright, so I'm actually going to do the Duelist's Advance. To give this counterattack for 2. And then I'm going to use my Rampart to charge probably this one. Dazed. And then counterattack. Boom! Added combo. Alright. LW Kalina says, I recently watched your Daily 100 and it captures my brute war time back in the day so perfectly, including being driven around by my parents to lands with my 2 brothers. How that video game made me emotional, unsurprisingly, also at the parts you were emotional. Dude, I really think that, like, the whole gaming experience and, like, the experiences you have connecting around games are, like, lifelong important experiences. Dude has 4. Will take damage at the start of the turn. Great. So now this guy dies at his turn start. Unless he resists, or maybe the resistance happens. So I'm actually gonna strike at this one, because then it's Baristan's turn. No, it's not. It's not Baristan's turn. Whoopsie doopsie. God damn. Rampart. Alright. I think smashing with a shield is so cool. Ow. Ow. So bandages. Let's bleed. This. Good. Guy's at 9 out of 10 stress. Ugh. Darks495, did you ever finish Metroid Dread? I'm a YouTube Andy and don't know if I missed the VOD. I didn't, but I really want to. Blinding, probably. It's both these guys' turns coming up, so if I just, like, blind them, it's pretty good. But I'm posting it. Debuff. God, man. Blind didn't do a thing. Everyone's so dang stressed. 10 out of 39? Ugh. I think I want to just hit this guy with the thrown dagger. And then let's just do a pistol shot and take this guy out, huh? Stealing my glory! Oh, it's always about glory here. Charles says, if you haven't noticed, unless it's MTGA, Dana has a fear of commitment when it comes to finishing games. It's less a fear of commitment and more like viewership is generally about half as good on my second or third day. And I have built an audience around particular games. And so there's that, and also I fucking really like playing Magic. That's probably the big one. Alright, let's smash. Only 2? Ah, pathetic. Ugh. Alright, so we have a lot of our guys having turns. But if you never stream Metroid Dread again, when can I spam peep peep boop boop peep boop 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 boop? Well, I'm thinking the week before I take Christmas off. Christmas times off. Oh. Man. I might just do makeup week.
But effective.
Round 5 of 5. So how much health is this? This is 13. I actually think I can get away with doing some battlefield medicine on my friend here. So we really need to pickaxe this, huh? Wicked Schleich. Yeah, so there's no way to have a combination that doesn't cause me to instantly kill this person. Oh wait, they don't die. They're at death's door. Oh, that's so dumb. Oh, I computed that wrong. Oh, I just computed it wrong. Because I was thinking in terms of like to kill them. The editor says, still hoping Sean can revisit Subnautica someday. I will never. I tragically will never, ever. Because the game's too scary for me. It's just too scary for me. Even though I still think it's one of the greatest games of all time. It's just too scary, man. It's too terrifying.
Look upon their noble struggle and be humbled by it.
Alright. So this is a little flame, a little help is the least we can offer. Is that mud? Oh well. So that gives more stress. Well, I wonder what food is.
Scavenge what you can.
Oh, they're in items?
Once more.
Minor hail draft? Okay, take it. Okay, so 30 leagues to the inn. 30 leagues to the inn. Let's see about this. We want to go to character sheet. Doop. Your trinkets. Show me my trinkets. Show me. Yeah. Okay. So then if I look, I have some stealthy things. I need to remember to use bandages on Paracelsus. Actually, let me go to Dima. That's taking. Alright. How dark is the dungeon, Sean? Well, Hyperlink Drifter, it's like so dark I can't believe it. Flame food supplies. Good. Good. This game takes a minute to get through a run. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
The lost souls of a dying world.
Of a dying world.
Empty of hope and humanity. We tread beyond the realms of reason.
Excuse me? Shambler. He's cosmic. All right, Audrey. That's good stuff. It has a lot of resistances. Okay. What a time to be a gamer, I know. It's... Take that, you bramble shamble. Let's reduce some of the stress on this.
There is comfort in company.
Laudanum. I'll do this. Now some counterattacks. I will. Noxious Blast. I don't know if it's going to resist. No, it gets the Blight. Nice. Always have your back. Remember that. Next attack deals 50% damage. Okay, well, I'm going to be doing this. 2 days. Resisted the move, resisted the stun. Oh my god! Oh, what are these things? Shambler tentacle. Get out of here. Oh my god, look at everything. They're all disoriented. Battlefield medicine. Okay, this guy. Point blank shot. Sure. Self, target, knockback, 1. Cool. Minimum damage. That's what I'm talking about. Shambler, and then this guy gets to go? Alright. Get out of here. Alright.
The slow suffering begins.
Alright, sword. Let me tell you another story. Nice. Stun. Turn. Okay. Crit. Holy shit. Okay. 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 Bandages. Let's remove this and heal. So we do this on both. Oh, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
Help impeccably timed.
Less than 25%? That's not the case. Pick 2 to face. Well, my god, my guy is just the worst. Forward 1. I guess I still need to do this to just increase the amount of damage this can do. Oh, dude, she's dead as shit. Hey, she has like 7 health left?
Resentment. The slowest and deadliest poison of them all.
Well, that's bad news. Please don't deal damage. Is she alive with 1? Oh my god. Well, bleed is... That's very, very, very bad news. Hold the line. Self forward 3. What's that? What's that weird thing? Immobilized. Cannot move or be moved. Okay. I'm doing this, man.
Lethality writ large.
What? Oh my god, my guys are just losing it. Please don't bleed out. Oh my god, everyone's going insane. Everyone's melting down. Oh my god. The relationship is tested.
Cruelty and callousness have claimed dominion here.
Shit. How much health is it? 16 out of 85, huh? Shambler Tentacle's gonna go next here, huh? So I think next blow could be fatal. Does this remove the death's door? Okay, that's good.
Excellent work.
18 fucking damage. Holy shit. Alright.
Let us hope they find peace.
My guy's just gone, right? Just fully gone, huh?
Threats. All trust is lost.
Alright, we'll try to kill the big one. Runs over. Great job, my friend. Maybe I should have killed the tentacle. Alright, cool. I think I just try to kill the big daddy, huh? Maybe I should have killed the Shambler Tentacles first.
The slow suffering begins.
So, is there... Wow, these fucking guys beat ass, dude. I should have killed the Shambler Tentacles first. Has 6 health left. Maybe we can crit. Ugh, blocked. Alright, let's kill the big boy. I think I made a critical judgment error here, which is that I assumed that if I kill the boss, the other guys are also gone. Is that actually true? Man, everyone's at death's door. So if I kill this... That one should have been mine. Come on, you're friends. Come on, get over it. I have made a severe error. A severe error I have made. Because I thought that this was the boss, and if I just killed him, his minions would go. But instead, everybody's gonna die. I'm just applying the logic of one game to another game. Oh, so I can't even hit the corpse. Alright. Get out of here. Can't even hit this corpsey boy in the back. Oh, there's my little counterattack. Okay, no, this is good. This is good. This is exactly what we want.
Let us hope they find peace.
Alright. Can't bear another moment. Uh-oh. Look, the end. Alright, so it appears that we are dying.
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
It's just like all the items I used to have. Hey, so what happens now? So, 28 leagues to the end. Goodness, let's see if we have some items. So there's actually no out-of-game Healy stuffs, huh? This is nice. We have a lot of trinkets here. Let's go to the trinkets. Eee, that's pretty good. Alright, so let's go to the tutorials real fast and see what it says about the end. Ah, the expedition ends when all heroes die. Dead heroes remain dead for this entire expedition, but will be available for your use again on your next try. Hero has died, but you have unlocked additional hero classes in your profile. A reinforcement hero will await you at the next inn. Replacement hero will be randomly chosen. Ah, okay. When your journey ends via victory or defeat, you are awarded hope based upon how well you did. Hope is used to increase your profile level. Ah, profile level is a very non-narrative description. Profile. You accrue hope and increase your profile level. New heroes, items, and quirks will become unlocked. Cool. Well, I think we're actually okay. I'm pretty sure we got this. La 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 la. It seems fine. Zara says, a good idea is to discard items if you're going to die for meta progression. Oh, that's what hope is. Alright. Where does it say my hope? Am I doing it? Is this the build? I think that this is what I would do. If hope is for a meta progression. Oh! Let's see where we're going to. Hey, look, it's an assistance encounter. Alright, let's WW. No items for any hope.
Let us hope their desperation can be eased.
If you need me to fight something, I hope to die. Alright. Well beyond the point of begging. Well, at least my buddies are in good shape.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Wealth is worthless without purpose. Gilly does not understand why discard them. Because if you discard items from your stash, you get more progression out of the game. So between runs, I have ways of growing in power. So I'd rather ditch all the items since I'm nearly certain that I am super dead.
Dreaming.
Oh my god, please. Slay the wounded. Alright. Bam! Hit him. Movement resist. Well, that's just absolutely terrible.
Excellent work.
Excellent work. Endless NA. Sensational, thanks for all the hours of great content. I came for MTG, but I stayed because of how insightful and entertaining you are. Well, hey, thanks, Endless NA. We have a wonderful little community of fine folk like you. Just coming in. Being in grand spirits. This guy just gets like... I'll hit you with a pick. Kill me as fast as you can. What's the movement resistance on this? It's 240. LOL, hit this guy. Death's door. All right. This is it. This is how we do it. Ha ha! Ha ha! Losing my mind. I got deblowed.
Find peace.
It was a good effort. I'm pretty pleased. Didn't even get to the first boss. Feels good. Do. Added. Oh yeah, this is a drum. That is in fact not a birthday cake. You're correct, Laser. Yeah, this is the order. This is a drum. This is not a birthday cake. Dude, I'm indestructible. I'm indestructible. Dude, I'm just gonna keep crushing stuff. We may be dead here. No, I got this. Watch. See? I'm like, I can't be dead. Can't be killed. I mean, just to check, this guy has 75% death resistance. Incredible.
No setback. Nothing more.
Dude, we did it. We're incredible. I'm not abandoning the run. This guy's got it. Alright, WW, here we go. Frenzied enemies, no problem. Dude, I love Baristan. Baristan's incredible. Resist on everything.
Steady yourself.
Oh, crap. Alright, well, still got a health. Next skill's 100% crit and ignores 20% resistance. Alright, well, good news. Get out of here. Dodged rats.
Directed.
Can you flee from the fight? I highly doubt it.
No setback. Nothing more.
Death's door, it's like not an issue. I'm just on death's door, it's like not a deal. Yep, just kind of hanging out here on the doorstep. Just wondering if any of you guys have any snacks! Oh, it's dodged. Okay. Well.
No setback.
I mean, I just can't be killed. Just, seriously, just try. Just try. Yeah, like, it's like not even a deal. It's a really interesting game. It's a game where you get down to one character, and then you just kind of get to experience the narrative as you never, ever die. Can you imagine dying from having 0 health? Can you imagine that? Alright, I've dealt 2 damage this whole battle. I mean, oh, crap. Okay, finally. Now, probabilistically, that's quite unlikely, but, you know, on this channel, I mean, it's expected.
Rest and resupply await you.
Rewards unlocked, rewards unlocked, rewards unlocked. Continue.
Learn from each attempt. Deepen your understanding, and victory will come.
Alright. Alright, well, the last hope. It's gone.
Stagnant and sprawling. This hellish abyss extends beyond sanity itself.
Alright, nice little ceremony, nice little ceremony.
Of your denial, perched precariously in the murky gloaming.
There's 5 chapters and I didn't finish the first chapter. A run must be like 12 hours. Oh.
The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come.
Hellion. Oh, let's see. Wicked Hack. Ah, yes. An alternative name for Day 9. Iron Swan. Oh, that's a really good back smacker right there. Barbaric Yawp. So self is... Dude, I don't get access to the info help screen here. Ah, nuts. If it bleeds. Alright, so, I mean, I'm definitely going to get Man-at-Arms in the front.
More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Oh. You get these two in the front.
Bloodlust and fury.
These ones in the back.
There is emptiness and shame.
I'll do like this. What does this one do?
Harried. A fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
Yeah, I think this is pretty sweet. Alright. Speed +4. Committed to a power beyond themselves. Okay. Gain on attack. 5% chance of... Oh my god. Plus 20% damage. Nice. Book burner. Okay. Embark. Embark. Alright, I'm actually gonna go get some water. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna use the restroom. Valley.
The leaves fall, never to grow again.